Hello everybody, this is Kyrix, and I'm here to welcome you to the 2016 edition of This Week in Kyrix. As you can see, this is The Sims 3 Pets, and I'm showing off everything. Like, we have me, who is displayed as Winkles for some reason. The short hair is due to something I'll get into later. I brought Kisa back, even though he's no longer with me. Here's my Rio kitty. Willow does not look like this. She is not a calico, but it is physically impossible to create a tabby of her particular markings. And here's Winky. Hi, Winky. I toyed with the idea of adding the Chihuahua to the group, but she does... she doesn't have a name yet, and I don't even know if we're going to be keeping her because she's not mine. But we're going to move in with this. Yay! Can I edit relationships for the kitties? No. Okay, we're done here. Fine, they're all my kitties. Sure, make a copy. Okay, now, this is going to be a very, very high autonomy, meaning I'm just going to let the Sims, for the most part, do their thing. And I'm going to talk about stuff. Lots of stuff. Pretty much as they come to me. Sometimes there'll be an overall plot, like there's some things that happened to me this week, or in my case the last couple weeks, that need to be addressed. Like, I covered a lot of it in the This Year in Kyrix thing, and I always end up moving here. It's a good spot to go into. We'll buy it furnished. Girls are gonna tear this place fucking apart. Funny thing is, this is nowhere near the actual, well, it's near, but this isn't even the actual number of animals I currently have in this house. Though one of the animals isn't mine, and the other one's kind of on loan. But yeah, there are a couple things that I'm going to mandate for them. Not many, but some. I don't care about your damn tutorial. There is something I do care about, and that's feeding all my girls. My girls are gonna get hungry fast. Don't care. Played this before. Miscellaneous pets. Sure, we're gonna get some of these for the girls too. And I say the girls, but Kisa's included. I'm not used to actually talking about him anymore, you know, in the present tense. You may recall that my original plan was to do my apartment, but that kind of fell through because I couldn't really plan it out properly. Take this and sell it because, well, fuck that thing. I don't think I love my cats quite enough to buy them a $350 bowl. Especially when they'll eat just fine out of a fucking glass saucer. But, hey, this is the Sim. I'm gonna spoil my kitties. We're gonna have a couple of these. Because cats poop. A lot. Like, a lot. Even though I'm pretty sure they'll poop outside if I let them. In this game, we're still gonna have lots of pooping boxes. I actually own 4 litter boxes. There's literally one for each of the cats, even though they all share them. We'll just stick with 2 for this. 1 pet bed's fine. Cats sleep wherever the hell they please. It's a thing they do. Anyone who's ever had a cat knows what I'm talking about. They'll sleep wherever they goddamn please. Willow is currently, sleeping on my laundry basket, in fact. Okay, we're gonna... Hold on a moment. No lessons, no tutorial. We're gonna set lifespans to full. One moment. You stay out there. Winkles was meowing at the door to be let in. The dog also wants in, but she's a chihuahua and thus unspeakably clingy. And she'll be up my butt all day. And I don't want her there. So she will wait outside. Okay, so basically what all these options mean is that unless I make him do something, this sim is going to do whatever he wants to do. And why am I currently controlling her when I need to control me? Oh, please tell me I have a fucking bookcase somewhere. Inventory. I don't have a goddamn thing. I need a bookcase. Very important. Even in a game with lots of autonomy, it is very, 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 very important that you have a bookcase so that you can teach yourself basic cooking. Because otherwise, bad things happen. Bad things we ought not talk about. Because I'm not one of those sadistic people who likes to wreck his sins. Is it an entertainment, maybe? Hobbies and skills? No. Bear with me here. Decor, maybe? I mean, it's functional, but... No, I don't think it's in decor. Entertainment. I was just here. I'll get it eventually. No. What the fuck, game? Storage. Bookshelves! I like the red one. And while I'm on the subject, it's another thing cats need. Scratching posts. Many, 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 many scratching posts, or else they will drive me goddamn nuts. It's been my experience that Sissel scratching posts work really well. It's been a while since I actually played this, so give me a break here. Now, god damn it. One thing I've read lots of places is it's important that a cat has a scratching post in every room in the house that they're allowed to be in. I don't know if that's true with the Sims, but they will wreck my furniture if they don't have a proper place to scratch. So, we are going to learn some... Nope, first we're going to feed the damn cats. Then we're going to learn something. That's Kisa's. Sweet Winkles. And the girls can eat here, I guess. I know I had 4 bowls. Oh, here's the 4th bowl. Definitely want that. These will probably happen fairly soon. Just give me a second here. Not you. Alright, where's Rio? There's Rio. Doing Rio stuff. Winkles, be nice to her. She's just trying to use the scratching post. Leave her alone. So jerky, even though it shouldn't be. It may look like lag, but no, it's actually this jerky. Gameplay isn't known for being super spectacular. You find Willow again. She's here somewhere. It's Kisa. Not Willow, Winkles. Where's Winkles? Where the hell did Winkles go? Damn it, Winkles. She is a hider. There we go. Anyway, we're gonna force him to learn about at least 1 or 2 levels of cooking. And then he can just do what he wants. Anyway, the haircut, yeah. I begged my aunt, get me a haircut for my birthday, forget giving me presents, forget giving me money or gift cards, give me a haircut, etc. I've had the long hair for 3 fucking years. It's getting on my nerves. Speaking of getting on my nerves. And, it just wasn't working, she wasn't doing it for me. And yet, she's like, well, I don't have the money, and yet she managed to scrounge up $50 to get a phone for Mom. But that not as a Christmas present either. That was after Christmas, well after Christmas. So I finally called my roommate John and told him, look, just get the clippers. We're just, at this point, a haircut's better than no haircut, No word on McDonald's yet. I've been checking in every day except today and yesterday. Yesterday, I was bedridden. By the way, it is, well, technically it's Tuesday, but it's Wednesday, January 6th of 2016. Yeah, it's actually Tuesday. I'm recording this a little early. Wanted to get it done, Yesterday, that is Monday, I was bedridden. I was just fucking sick as hell. I couldn't move. I basically had enough strength every 3 or 4 hours to get up and pee and not throw up. I must have slept over 80% of yesterday. Just trying to sleep off whatever the hell I had. I couldn't keep warm. I had the house heater on. I had my heater on. I had 2 blankets over me. I had the Chihuahua up against me. Sometimes under the covers to try and steal her body heat. And it was all I could do just to stay warm. Finally, at about 2 in the morning, I shook off whatever it was and got actual sleep. Though, to be fair, I think the actual sleep had more to do with finally kicking the Chihuahua out of the room than to me throwing off the illness. Because while she was in the room, every half an hour to an hour or so, I would wake up and roll over. And I would wake up to do it because I don't think I wanted to squish the Chihuahua. Once she was out of the way, I no longer had that worry and was able to actually relax. But, so, yeah, I gotta go in tomorrow. And today I had HeroClix. Or yesterday I had HeroClix. Yeah. Our HeroClix judge for Christmas got me the Amazing Spider-Man 2 video game, which will be Let's Played. It will be recorded fairly soon, or at least started. I've never played it. It'll be blind. Haven't even opened the damn thing yet. Kind of like Mordor, except I think I opened that. Shadows of Mordor is also on the list, as are several other games. He specifically has asked me to do Dick Tracy, which I will attempt. He also got me Transformers Age of Extinction, which I'm not the kind of guy who hates the movies. I actually like them, but out of them all, this is the one I liked the least. But it doesn't diminish the fact that it was a nice present, and I will enjoy it, because it's fucking Transformers, you know. But for HeroClix, he got me the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends team base that I'd been wanting for a while. I actually had it reserved for over 6 months and figured I'd have had money by now to pay for the damn thing, you know? So apparently he bought it for me, which was awesome, and it turned out to be really good. We were going to have a tournament today of 500 points, but my team base is 400. I'm like, oh, I guess I got to find another figure for it. He's like, no, we'll just make it 400. 2 out of 3 matches I won. I beat Anubis and his Green Lantern team. I beat Skinner and his Avengers team with the most broken Hulk. This thing is such a beast to put down, but I was able to drop him just by sheer virtue of how broken this team base is. I only lost to the Red Sun Superman team, which is Red Sun Batman, Red Sun Superman, and Red Sun Wonder Woman. I floored Wonder Woman in like 2 turns and dropped Superman pretty damn hard. And let's face facts, if I'd taken out Superman, Batman wouldn't have put up a fight, because that's not the Batman you know and love, you know? So, if nothing else, that was a good Christmas present for me. Or birthday present, it was one of the 2. Now, going back to McDonald's. Oh boy, where do I start? There was a guy. Now, okay, there are a lot of homeless people in the neighborhood that flock to that McDonald's, including my friend, whose name I will not mention because I've never been given permission to mention her name. But she goes up there a lot. That's where I met her. Winkles was her kitty. Now she's my kitty. Up this person. Hello, neighbor person. Matter of fact, I think you're going to be my boss when I go work for journalism. I guess it's a good idea to make friends with you now. Let's greet you now. I'll make a friendly introduction. I can be sociable for a little bit. Is this your kitty? Look like my kitty. Yeah, this is your kitty. Hi, little guy. I'm gonna pet you. Then I'm gonna try and find a job. Still have no skills. Anyway, it's basically the policy of one of the night managers there that when the store closes, officially the indoors of the store closes at around 11 o'clock. When it gets near that time, one moment.
Zappanor, Booble-Whittlewitz. Robbie.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to step away in just a couple minutes. Fortunately, you have this riveting video game to watch. No, anyway, going back to that. This woman's policy is that near the end of the night, when they're about to throw everyone out, any of the old food that's on the grills that's going to get thrown out, she just gives to the people there, you know, the homeless people, because they're poor, you know, they're having hard times. A couple sandwiches that are just going to go in the trash anyway. That's not a big deal. This one guy who apparently goes up there a lot, I think I've seen him a few, you know. Anyway, he goes up there, and he apparently bought a cheeseburger and was complaining that he never got it, and they wouldn't give him his $1 back or whatever. And he's pitching an unspeakable fit. And he's cussing him out and yelling at him, and they're telling him, look, just get out of here. And he rips the napkin holder off the thing and throws it on the ground and fucking storms out. So I hung out at McDonald's for a bit because A, we wanted to see when the cops got there, and B, he was kind of pacing and ranting across the street where I live, and I didn't want to go through that, figuratively or literally. That same night I met a couple up there, and they were thinking of starting their own gaming / YouTube Let's Play channel thing. And I don't know the specifics. I know one of them subscribed to me. I don't know if the other one did as well, because I got another subscription recently, but it could have been them, could have not been. When I know what channel they're using, I will be plugging them on here. Because, hey, they're just getting started, you know. I'm actually going to be spotting them a capture card, because months ago I tried to buy a spare, and it turns out it was incompatible with my Windows. I run Windows 8. Well, they're going to be running Windows 7, so that's what this runs. I figure, hey, give him a step up, you know. I heard he said mostly he was going to start off with mobile games and whatnot. I mean, I don't know how entertaining they'll find my channel or anything, but I'm, as always, open for collabs and such. Anyway, I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, back. Sorry for the interruptions. Wow, when did that pop up? Okay, I have a cooking skill. That's a start. Now we are going to play with the kitty cats. They want my attention. Wrong button. So yeah, I'm waiting to hear on the McDonald's thing. Don't know how that's going to turn out yet. I'm hoping for good news. Worst case scenario, if I don't get McDonald's, I'm pretty much guaranteed Circle K. Because I have a friend who works there, and I have a neighbor who works there, as does her roommate. And I'm looking to work night shift, and she hates working night shift, so it'll kind of serve her well to get me hired, you know? So, we're gonna see how that works. Play with your damn cats. Here. Willow wants to play. You should play with her. You should have fun with Willow. Play with the laser. Willow now has a laser, by the way, and she loves it to death. She and the puppy both play with it. So this is very much a thing with Willow. She will chase that laser. I like to do what I call half-piping her, where I get her to run up to a door, and she'll jump halfway up that door to get the laser. since this week in Kyrix, not counting this year in Kyrix, I've started, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I've started doing book reports on the new canon Star Wars audiobooks from Audible. I've only done 2 at this point. I've done Lost Stars, which is a book I highly recommend, and Tarkin, which, it's not a bad book, but it's not riveting, at least not for what I look for in a Star Wars book. I have finally seen episode 7, had a lot of fun with it. I have some issues, but I have issues with a little bit of everything, you know. Come on, be autonomous, do a thing. I just want to show off these things here. All my various kitties are doing things. Being good girls, I hope. It's so weird seeing Willow as a calico. I mean, it is the closest thing to what she is, but still. Best thing about the girls is they don't really get jealous of each other. They almost never want attention at the same time. They actually take shifts. Like Rio comes to me the most, then Willow, then Winkles. Well, actually, the dog comes to me the most. By that I mean, if I didn't force her away from me, she'd never leave me alone. Am I chasing her? No, she's chasing me. John and I have been playing Tales of Symphonia. Originally, we were doing it on the PlayStation, but he was supposed to have left a while ago, and it was looking like, at least for a while, that he was going to be leaving soon. So we switched from the PlayStation one to the GameCube one, where I basically used a save file to make it so that we didn't have to grind ever again, and we could just shoot through the game. In the span of about 5 hours, we've caught up to where we are like 15 hours in. You know, it's kind of silly. There we go. There's Kisa? Is that my Kisa kitty? No, that's Winkles. Yeah, Kisa didn't look right, and then I made him a little chubby. Because he was a chubby kitty. He was. It's part of why he was diabetic. Where's Rio? There's Willow. Gonna watch some TV? Okay, you can watch some TV. Kinda wondering where Rio went, though. Well, let's watch one of the kitty cats. What is Rio doing? Where is she? There she is. Let's see what Willow's doing, because she's actually doing stuff. Aww, that's my baby. Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna make that happen. Wants to nuzzle Rio. Now, Rio isn't any more of a kitten than Willow is, but she's so much smaller. So that's the thing. That's why she's a kitten here and not a full-grown kitty. Plus, she does kind of sound like that. It's so weird seeing this thing go at normal pace, because I always play it fast-forwarded like this, you know? Oh, they're socializing. That's so cute. Friendly. Sniff. Go do it. This is actually completely out of character for her. She's not a lap kitty at all. Oops, that's not the button I wanted. That's the button. She's really not a lap kitty. She's a shoulder kitty. She's a behind your head kitty. She's a run across your lap kitty, but she's not a lap kitty. But hey, whatever floats your little boat. That's Willow. She's very affectionate kitty. I used to tease Kisa whenever I was playing The Sims and he'd come over. I'm like, oh, is someone's social meter low? But, for those wondering why I shifted to this from Minecraft, it's because this doesn't require a lot of input on my part. I don't have to focus on anything, I don't have to do anything except keep everybody alive. And it can play itself, which gives me all the time I need to do whatever it is I need to do. Year's been kind of rough, but I'm actually due in a couple days to go up and renew my lease. Rent's going up $50, but it could be worse, you know? It could be lots worse. With any luck, I will soon be employed at McDonald's or Circle K and getting my check, which is what I really need. Checking out the lamp, Winky? Oh, it's silly cat. Yeah, don't really care about those right now. I just want some kitty cat time. Oh, and the sunglasses, I don't really leave the house without them. I'm kind of blind in the sunlight. I can't handle a lot of sunlight in my face, so I really do wear sunglasses every time I leave the house if the sun's up at all. I may not have them over my eyes, but I pretty much always have them with me. So, that's the thing. Oh, God. Finally saw the Lego movie. And I'm a huge fan of Unikitty, because Unikitty is awesome. Other than that, not too much has really gone on. I mean, my 2016 stuff has already started, which is good. It means everything's going according to plan. One of my longtime viewers, who's very excited that Final Fantasy IX is finally going up, he got a sneak preview. It wasn't intentional, but he got a sneak preview of one of the episodes, like 18 or something, 30-something. I accidentally put it up as normal instead of private or scheduled. And it was up for about a day and a half before I noticed I had comments. I'm like, wait, this isn't right. And like 4 or 5 people saw it. One of them left comments, and I basically, when I made it private, I made exceptions for him so you could see it again. And this one longtime viewer, which is King, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not good with numbers. You'll see him in a lot of my comment section. There. Yeah, he's like, oh man, I love this thing. He's like, is there more? I'm like, yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be up till next year. So he's excited that it's finally starting. I'm like, hey, it's on every Friday for the rest of this year. And 3 weeks after. Or is it 2 weeks after? It doesn't matter. Either way, it extends into the very start of 2017. So it's got a hell of a run. And everything's up, so it's uninterrupted. Worst case scenario, I left a memo for myself on the day that early upload is supposed to go public, because right now it's set for private because I couldn't schedule it because people have seen it. But worst case scenario, some of my subscribers might not see it on that day because I might not get up there to turn it on in time. But he will be able to see it with no interruptions. Or she, could be a girl, never really asked. Don't really care. Doesn't matter. Man, woman, something in between, I don't care. You're a fan, you know? I don't care if you're a fucking internet-capable lobster. Actually, I do care, because that would be a very interesting conversation. Dude, one of my viewers is a lobster. Don't know why I use that accent, but there it is. But yeah, shout out for the video. Sometime, I think Friday, he's supposed not the Kane guy, the guy doing the Let's Plays, is supposed to be getting his new computer, which I think he said was a laptop. I'm gonna try and see if he wants the capture card then. And if I have to, I'll help him set it up, you know. Try and hook him up with a good recorder. And help him get started, you know. I mean, like I said, for all I know, he doesn't like my particular video style, but that's no reason not to feature him, you know. Believe me, I know how hard it can be to catch a break. Kind of have to learn this one for my job, and this one can just go to hell. I think for the writing skill, I need a computer. For the computer, I really kind of need a job. Oh, that's right, I made myself a couch potato, meaning I will sit there and pet Willow until we both drop dead from hunger. Yeah, shit happens. One thing I learned in the Sim 2 Pets game, do not give cats catnip because they will die. Because I used to give Kisa catnip in that game, and anytime he got a hold of a toy that had catnip in it, he would get so fucking high that he would forget to eat, and I'd have to have the paramedics come revive him like a dozen times. By the way, that right there never happened. Willow cannot stand, or Winkles cannot stand any of the other animals here except the puppy. She hates the other cats. You heard me correct her, because she's on top of the cat tree, which has a scratching post on it, and Willow jumped up there to scratch it. She's freaking out at her. So yeah, she wouldn't put herself that close with her already there. But that's not here nor there. Just check the timer real quick. About 23 minutes left. Not too shabby. This video will actually run a little longer than usual because I did the intro stuff before I started the timer because I'm out of practice at this. But yeah, me and Jay have been talking a bit more lately. I'm trying to get back in touch with Sammy. Trying to do gaming stuff in general. Once I get this job, I'm hoping to get the money that by March I will have all of my bills, if not tanked, at least managed, you know? Take a look at what Winkles needs. Don't you dare. Little girl, you best better pee in that litter box. There's 2 of them. You pee on that couch, I'm gonna whoop your kitty ass. That's Daddy's couch right there. Then you can scratch here and eat. Here, I think, was yours. And then you can have your own life back. Rio. Oops. Rio needs to pee as well, but she's doing stuff. She's socializing. Can you nuzzle her yet? Nuzzle, nuzzle. No. Okay, kitty, I've kind of got to pee. I've also kind of got to eat. Mac and cheese. Put my favorite food in here is mac and cheese, because I make mac and cheese from hell. I make the best mac and cheese. 1 part mac, 2.5 parts cheese. Or rather, 1 1/2 parts cheese if you're going by pound. You know, this is out of nowhere, but Winkles is a noisy Don't shoo her out of the bathroom. Pee in front of the cat. I do. It's a cat. Which kitty is that? That's what I thought. Oh, so she can sit in your lap all day, but she can't sit in here when you're peeing? Is that how this works? Willow's kind of dangerous to pee around. She'll swat your stream. Won't swat you, but she'll swat the stream, and she loves toilet water as it goes down. It's her hobby. Very strange cat, my little Willow. Oh, who's the bad kitty? Oh, never mind. That's a... No! That's a bad kitty right there. One of the kitties was quite naughty. Quite a naughty kitty. Damn unhousebroken cats.
Stibatu Bizide. Went to Stebilok. Red chance of Badooks. Yabutu went Tatsubu.
Anyway. Yeah, sometimes Sims won't take care of simple fucking needs. Like, oh, I better eat something before I die. But yeah, I've actually got a Star Trek tournament coming up this Saturday. I'll either be taking John or Anubis with me. Haven't quite decided which yet, but that's the plan, because that way I can get 2 ships instead of the 1. That'll bring me up to 5 instead of 4. And every ship I get there is 1 less ship I have to come up with by any other means, you know? And I actually have a friend with a small player base who might have the extra ships I need, and be willing to trade them for a certain HeroClix figure. You know, it was a mistake including a vocal cat. For the record, I'm not a shoo the cat off the table person because I don't eat at the table. I am a shoo the cat off my lap while I'm trying to eat person though. Macaroni, the least sociable food on earth. Apparently, since my sociability, my hygiene, and my fun are all going down as I eat this mac and cheese. I don't know about you, but I manage to be sociable and fun while I'm eating mac and cheese. Because I can talk on the internet and play Baldur's Gate at the same time.
Stibatu Bizide. Went to Stebilok. Red chance of Badooks. Yabutu went Tatsubu. Fraduni cat cheeks.
Better do those damn dishes. I live with one messy kitchen as it is. I don't know what it is. We don't go through dishes that much, and I can't keep the damn kitchen clean. We did finally get rid of my niece, though, and she's got most of her stuff out, which helped tremendously. Alright, we're gonna do the shower and sleep thing, or the bath and sleep thing, rather. And then I'm gonna go to the sleepity sleep. And I am gonna spy on Winkles, who for some reason is not doing as well as she should. Why are you out here? You need to come in here and sleep, because you are a tired kitty. And you, my silly little creature, need to fucking eat something before you die. And then you need to scratch this post before you ruin the furniture. And then you need to ambush Oreo. Which I think is exactly what you're trying to do. Or she's trying to do, rather. God, Rio is so tiny. Yeah, she wants to do something with Winkles. Oh, she's looking at her. Being nosy. Being a nosy kitten. Good girl. Good girl, Winky. That's what that's for. Oh, she's got the little corgi legs. That's too damn cute. Oh, God, she just jumps into that giant-ass bowl of cat food. I love it. There's Winkles. Okay, I'm about to say, she should be going to sleep now. I want to point out that that pet bed is more than large enough to fit all of these cats. Fine, sleep on this then. I don't care where you sleep. I just care that you do. Run through the pee. Run through the pee, Winkles. That's exactly how that works. Get her. Go get her, Willow. Yeah, this is pretty much how my life goes when I'm not playing video games. Just watching the cats do shit. Beats watching me bathe. Even I don't want to see me naked. There you go, girls. I do love the fact that both of them can sleep despite the cats loudly playing in the room. And if I could afford this place by myself and live by myself with the cats, this is probably what would happen, is they would just have a room. It's kind of funny because I really don't like sparsely decorated rooms like this. If I lived in this room for real, it would drive me up the friggin' wall. Because it's so empty, you know? Though, I haven't really put decorations up in my room either. I'm kind of waiting. Once my lease is signed, I'm going to start putting my stuff up finally. It's taken me an entire year to get around to it. But I need to decorate this fucking room. I need to clean this room. It really hasn't been cleaned since I moved in here. It's just, I've had to focus on the friggin' bills. It's just finally starting to look hopeful. You know? Hopeful that something might happen. Oh, there's Jay, Skyping me. But the kitties is all having the fun, so that's good. Check the timer. 12 minutes. Okay, that's a thing then. Anyway, I still have a lot of Metal Gear to record, meaning all of it. Once I record Snake Eater, I can start to take a break and branch out into doing other things, like finishing Harvest Moon, finishing Digimon, finishing what little of Dead Rising 2 I still have to do, finishing Xenoverse. Though, don't get me wrong, except for Metal Gear, I've got like 30 episodes of each of these, so you're not going to run out anytime soon. I have months to get caught up on this crap. And I will. I've only got like 5 weeks to get caught up on Metal Gear, though, but that's okay. Yeah. But Shadows of Mordor is going to be a thing. Spider-Man 2 is going to be a thing. Force Unleashed, Infamous, 1 and 2 on both of those are going to be a thing. Lots of Final Fantasies. I've been working on Dawn of Souls. If I get the money, Final Fantasy 7 and 8 might be a possibility. I might do a real Final Fantasy 6 and not just the ROM hack. There's all sorts of things. Oh, all the kitties be asleep now. Is that my Willow? That is... That is my Willow. But I've got a lot of games just in my possession that I can do soon and want to do soon. And those will all be a thing reasonably soon. Let's see, 8 hours. Oh yeah, that's more than enough time. Do need to learn to write though. That's gonna be important. Someone's waking up. My money's on Winkles. Yep. See, look at this. She doesn't even have anything to sleep on. She's just sleeping because cat. Thinking about daddy. That's sweet. Just curious. Oh, she's coming to look at me. Kitty's on the prowl. Come spy on daddy. Yep, daddy's asleep. No, he doesn't want to wake up right now. He's got work in the morning. Silly thing. You need to scratch him a bit. What you really need is a toy. Spoil these damn cats. Beds and houses you already have. Actually, wait. Let's get you guys a tree. I like this one. It's got the blue stuff on it. This actually looks kind of similar to the one they actually have. It's a little more elaborate, but nonetheless, it's not that different. Really. Like, it's still got the 3 elevations. This one just has an extra block in it, really. And, one of these little wall dongles. Is that the one? No, right here. Let's get a pink one. Got a lot of girl cats. And pink is a cute color anyway. Where do I put the wall dongle? How about right here? That's a good place for a wall dongle. Once you're done scratching, maybe you can come in here and play. All my cats except Kisa adored that thing, the cat tree. He kind of sat on a little bit, but he was too big to really get up top where cats like to be. So until I got Oreo, the top one was basically a shelf for all my crap, you know? Another 7 minutes or so. So we're actually going to call it here. I'm Kyrix, and this has been This Week in Kyrix. Hold on a second. Had to squirt Winkles. She's scratching a box that she's not supposed to. Anyway, this has been This Week in Kyrix. I hope you'll join me next week for more Sims 3 pets and more of my life. See you next time, everyone. Bye-bye.